Stormfront is a character in the comics, and I was really interested in bringing in Stormfront as a character who was a man in the comics, and through that character, you can really get into issues like, frankly, white nationalism, alt-right white supremacy. There's some targets I really wanted to take aim at this year. But as we discussed the character, we decided that it made the most sense to make Stormfront a woman for two reasons. One, we wanted Homelander's worst nightmare to occur, and that would be a strong woman who wasn't scared of him and stole the spotlight from him because he's such a gaping hole of insecurity. That could be the worst thing he could think of. So part of it was to torture Homelander. But then another part of it is, the book's depiction of that character is almost an old school depiction of people who have really hateful ideologies. And the truth is I think the people who espouse those ideologies today are often wrapped in a really slick social media package where they present as, we're disruptors and we're really only about patriotism and freedom. And then you dig a little deeper past that like attractive facade and you realize that it's the same old hate just packaged in a new box. We wanted the audience to actually have that experience in a way. So we started by making her really likable. Like, she's a likable character in the first two episodes. But that's a way to kind of draw you in, and then you realize, what's really underneath it.
Stormfront is a new member of the Seven. She comes out of the social media world. She is, the equivalent of our TikTok, YouTube stars, a sort of different generation of media. Whereas, Homelander is one of them old movie stars who doesn't know what to do with Instagram. And she comes in, she shakes things up. She's got super strength. We'll find out if I'm spoiling anything, if somebody comes on and stops me. She's got super strength. She can also shoot this sort of electricity out of her hands. And she also is able to fly. I think that is all in the teaser, so I think we are safe.
I did notice that you did not mention the flaws. What's your flaw, Aya?
My flaw.
I can tell you if you want. She's got an awful personality.
I got none. None flaws. Oh, except some blind spots.
6, yeah. There's a few flaws, but they will get revealed. But they're not just flaws; they are giant, gaping chasms. Thankfully, Aya is a lovely person, and clearly we get on really well because in the show she is a gigantic pain in Homelander's butt. From the first moment we lay eyes on each other, Homelander would like to tear her little limbs off her body, and this deepens and thickens throughout the season, and she's a real problem for him because she represents something that he's never experienced before. Someone that's doesn't respect him, is not afraid of him, which may be the same thing. But and this whole new social media savvy, and she's also extremely intelligent. And Homelander's, well, he's not stupid, but he doesn't know how to play her game. Homelander's playing chess, and she's playing TikTok. Can I say that?
It's hard not to give anything away because her storyline is such a essential part of season 2. But she is I hate to say it, but powerful being. I think through her eyes we see a lot of current issues. Her appearance in the show raises a lot of the things that are that have always been boiling under. Systemic racism was like a thing, but it's kind of spilled over in 2020 and still spilling over. And so I hope that her character will open up difficult conversations within friends and within family and whoever watches the show, because it exists. People like her do exist in real life.
You pick on one of us, you pick on all of us. Butcher, Mother's Milk, Frenchie. It's not her fight anymore. It's all of our fight.
If you thought Homelander was bad, wait till you get a load of Stormfront. I mean, she's a piece of work, and her very presence in the Seven threatens not only the boys but other members of the Seven as well. She's a piece of work. I can't wait for everyone to see the diabolical nature of that character.
Yep. And then, like, if you have Compound V is the Seven, she's pre-Compound V. That's a teaser. You'll find out what that means when you watch the rest of the show.
There is quite a bit of conflict between A-Train and Stormfront for a lot of reasons that will become apparent when season 2 comes out. I can't say but so much because I don't want to give anything away, about her character or the dynamic between her character and A-Train, but they will butt heads quite a bit. Their views on everything is conflicting. Yeah, as wonderful as Aya is, Stormfront sucks. I'm just kidding.